SPF records is an important step to improving email deliverability and protecting your domain's reputation. Having a properly configured SPF record can help reduce the chances of your emails being marked as spam or rejected by recipient mail servers. The SPF record should list all the mail servers, IP addresses, and services that are authorized to send email from your domain. Maintaining an accurate and up-to-date SPF record is crucial as your email infrastructure or third-party services may change over time. The first step is to check if an SPF record is already set up for your domain. This can be done by looking up the DNS records for your domain, which I'll show you how to do in a minute. If an SPF record is already present, you can review and update it as needed. If no SPF record is found, you'll need to create a new one. Preparing the SPF record involves determining which email servers are authorized to send email on behalf of your domain. This typically includes your own email servers as well as any third-party services you use for email, like a marketing automation tool. Once you have the list of authorized senders, you can construct the SPF record. Finally, you'll need to add or update the SPF record in your domain's DNS settings. This will publish the SPF record so that receiving email servers can verify the legitimacy of emails from your domain. The first step is to check if SPF is already set up. To do this, go to mxtoolbox.com and enter your domain name to check the SPF record. Look at the SPF results. It should include a line for each sender that sends email on behalf of your domain. If SPF is already set up, you can move on to configuring DKIM, DMARC, and other records. If SPF is not set up, you'll need to prepare your SPF record. Always check with any email service providers you use and your domain host before configuring SPF. They may have their own methods for setting this up, and this will help ensure that you have all the records you need in place. Identifying all the email senders for your organization is a critical first step in preparing your SPF record. In simple cases, all email is sent through one email service provider, but in other cases, there can be multiple email senders, including web servers, on-premise mail servers, outbound gateways, services that send automatic emails, and other third-party providers. For example, if the only IP address your company uses to send the email is 50.201.69.200, the DNS text record value would look something like this. This SPF record tells receiving mail servers that the only authorized sender for your domain is that IP address. To add or update your SPF record, sign into your domain host, typically where you purchased your domain name, and go to the page where you update the DNS for your domain. Add or update a text record with the information provided from your ESPs. The record type will always be text, and if the host is the same domain, not a subdomain, you are adding the text record to the @ symbol. Otherwise, the value should just be your domain name. The value is the string that makes up the text record. Please see the example below. Set the TTL or time to live to 1 hour or 3600 seconds, or use the current value if you can't modify it. There are several things to consider when configuring SPF records. Your ESP should provide you with an SPF record to add to your DNS. Make sure to use the one they recommend. If you're using multiple ESPs, you'll want to have one SPF entry with no more than 10 records. That could be IP addresses or domains. This single SPF record should refer to all the IPs you're using. If you use subdomains, you'll need to add an SPF record for each subdomain. Check the documentation for your domain provider to see the specific requirements. DMARC reports can be very helpful for identifying all the senders to your domain. Use these reports to ensure your SPF record is comprehensive. It's possible to include multiple sending IPs in an SPF record, using the IP4 IP6 mechanism to specify addresses respectively. Separate each IP address or range with a space. Here's an example SPF record that includes multiple IPs that you can use as a template. The first IP address allows emails from the IPv4 email address, the second from another IPv4 address, and the third from an IPv6 address. The fourth record, includemail.example.com, includes SPF settings from another domain or provider. The tilde sign in all indicates a soft fail for unauthorized sources. Consider -all for a stricter policy. Including multiple IPs helps ensure all your legitimate sending sources are authorized.